What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully it was slow for me. Slow Wednesday, not typical. Usually Monday is my slowest day. Only had 2 sales today. Actually, I'm sorry, 3. I forgot. Two on eBay, 1 on Poshmark. Again, Poshmark's moving all right, and I'm not sharing things, which is crazy. I shared maybe, 3 things? And none of the 3 things I've shared sold, at least last week. So sold those things. We'll talk about daily habits, getting in a daily habit, and what I picked up today. I picked up some things. Not much, but we'll see. Let's use in the chat. Alan Fulmer, how's it going? Heart of Dixie Flipper. Sue Ann. Joey, Four Oaks. Greg, what's up? Little Huck Salvage. Harlan, what's going on? Piper, Thrill to Hunt. Vicky's crushing it again on Amazon. 45 and then 3 on eBay. Hey, Lanchard. Doubling it up, huh? So, yeah, slow day today, slow Wednesday. I was actually looking through liquidation.com. I saved one, and I told myself I was going to go back and bid on it, but I forgot. It ended, I think, at 9:40 or 9:20. And bringing all my stuff down here, I said, oh, what am I talk about? I'll talk about a little bit about liquidation, and then like, wait a minute, I didn't bid on it. So I was looking at liquidation.com. There was a lot I wanted. It was about $400, but I really want to see what it ended up on. So I'll look that up. Night isn't over yet. That is true. So lately, a lot of my sales have been happening after 5 p.m. Tracy, what's going on? Margot, hey Donna. Thrill to Hunt was the first person to get the cha-ching. Nice. Sold some microfiber washcloths. Chris, yeah, take the Amazon plunge. It won't hurt to do it. If you have any questions, definitely reach out. Yeah, liquidation.com has really been slim pickings, and it's been pretty expensive. But always keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out all over the place. Thrift stores, liquidation, wholesale. If you have any contacts, closeouts. So don't ever stop doing something. And that's kind of where we could talk about daily processes. Amazon Seller 99, how's it going? So who in the chat has a daily process, at least reselling? I know, I guess a majority of you guys are full-time. For me, it's a little harder just because I have to balance it with my other job. And what would be nice is if I didn't have the other job, but I have to make it a part of my daily habit. I'll talk about a couple things that I do. I want to make sure I at least list one thing a day, at least once a day on eBay. One item. If I have to create drafts, I will. I am traveling next week, so in terms of daily process, I'm going to take a bunch of pictures before I leave, just like I did for Jamaica, and I'm going to list out there as well as Thrift. So sourcing is a daily process for me as well. I like to always get out there. I know some people just go once every 3 days, once a week. I feel like I miss some things if I wait too long, but that's just me. Signed up for Amazon FBA today. Nice, Heart of Dixie Flipper. Piper John's always looking. I have a daily process, but it's currently broken. At least you had something. Pac-Man kind of does. Try to look at different things. So I like to have a kind of a balancing act of opportunities in person as well as online. If I can't make the thrift store, is there somewhere online I can go to purchase items? Whoops. So, liquidation.com, my wholesale sources I can reach out to and ask them what products they have. Other sellers. I heard slickdeals.net is a good place to look. I haven't really looked there, but keep a balance of in-person and online sources just so you can look. Has anyone in the group purchased from Simple Lots? I have not. I don't know if anyone in the group has. Good question, Donna. Moonlight Moolah, work, list, eat, sleep. That is a good process, right? The only time I break my process is Friday and Saturday, just because I do 1-day handling. I usually don't ship on Saturday. I will only ship on Saturday if I'm leaving Sunday. So I want to get as much out so I don't have a lot sitting on my porch on Monday morning. One sale on eye ointment. Nice, big guy. Hey, Mike, the crazy card, what's up? Seems that I spend too much time sourcing, currently not balancing sourcing and listing. That's a great point, Landshark. Balancing listing and sourcing. I try to limit myself, at least in the thrift stores. I try to keep it to 30 minutes. I'm looking for specific items. If I at least get a couple, I think I'm all right. But I find it pretty easy to source things. I'm sure I'm leaving stuff behind, but I try to limit my time there, as well as at night, like after the show. I try to, so process for me is to list everything that I buy. If I'm a day behind or so because of, let's say, something like my wholesale purchase came in last night, I listed all that last night. So I push my listing a day off. So the stuff I bought that day, I will list tonight. I pack Amazon boxes almost every day and mix in some eBay. I also do RA and at least 4 to 5 days a week. There you go. Amazon Seller 99, make a list on paper. Yes, in your head or in your head, right? 5 things you have to do each day and stick to it. Works for me. I like that idea. Some weeks I'm good. In the morning, I'll create a list of what I have to do that day. Like today was work on FBA shipment, which I didn't do. List items, test VCR, list my wholesale stuff on Mercari, which I did. I did put my, so you saw the show last night. There are my jerseys. Those are, I sorted them by size and tried to get them all together and took pictures. So I got all that done. But that was on my list. That was a great point, Amazon seller. Making a list and checking it twice. Always take my Fridays to the post office Saturday morning. Yeah, a lot of people do that. They'll box it up Friday night and take it Saturday morning. Sometimes it gets crazy. Kids, my son has hockey. Sometimes it's Saturday, so it's tough for me sometimes on the weekend. But I do like that. Keep it on top of your shipping. Like today, I shipped all my stuff today. Even though it was closed, I dropped it off. I love to source. Listing is boring. Donna, that's how death piles form. Hey, Scott, what's going on? Good evening. How did you ship your skateboard? I'm guessing that's not for me. I did not. Who sold a skateboard in the chat? Best offer, I'm guessing. Oh, BP. I was like, who's BO? Little Huck Salvage has a daily checklist. Nice. So my process is YouTube, pictures, list, ship. That's what I do every night. Starts at, sometimes it'll start at 9 and I'll do it in any order. Sometimes I'll do the pictures list before the show, and then after the show, I'll do some more list and then ship. But I always end with ship 9 times out of 10, and then it's bedtime. So keeping that process in there, holding myself accountable, making a list, and at least doing one item. I have to do one. If it's a quick item, I do it. And another time, death piles. I know hopefully it'd be nice if people don't have death piles, but I have a little one going on over here. It's just random things that I tend to pile up. And what I try to do is work that death pile occasionally. Put certain things up here and there. I like to keep my bar area clean. So if it starts to pile up, that's another trigger point for me to put on my list, clear out the bar area, start listing there. Hard Dixie Flipper, Mercari is picking up 4 sales in the last 3 days. See, Mercari's been dead for me. I think I only have 15 items on there. It could be that, but that's kind of like the lower tier for me. Hey, Eric, what's going on? West First Books. Outdoor Girl had a cha-ching. Nice. Who else? I missed another cha-ching, didn't I? You're a speed lister. I need to edit all my photos. See, I do no editing on my photos. I probably should. The only ones that give me issues, just because I don't have the bright white lighting, I use the candle lights that you see up here. My blues, whenever I take a picture of a blue, something real blue, like a blue polo shirt, um, it tends to look really weird. That's the thing I need to fix. But yeah, no editing. I try. So I'm trying to save time. Again, close. My daily process is keep my descriptions minimal. If I need to add measurements, I will. I will only add measurements if the size is not in the item. I will tell be self-employed. You work more hours than a 9 to 5. Oh, I'm sure, Vicky. It is the same for my daughter. I'm sure without a 9 to 5, I mean, I tend to do a lot more work after work than during my 9 to 5. Let's put it that way. So because it's more fun. I like doing it. I'm sure everyone in the chat likes reselling. Otherwise, we all wouldn't be here. But I don't mind staying up till 2. Or, some people like waking up early. We talked about that this morning on RVA Flips channel. Waking up early versus staying up late, right? If you like doing what you're doing, your daily process is easy. But if you're doing a 9 to 5 you don't like, you're going to cut it short. Internet shopping. This is one of the things I dislike about eBay, the constant need to list items. We haven't listed anything new on Amazon in a month, and our Amazon sales dwarf our eBay sales. Yeah, so that's right. The constant need to list on eBay, and that's, I feel bad if I don't list something. I feel like my sales are going to tank. But I hear about others who haven't listed in a while on eBay and still get sales. Now, I don't know if it's as consistent as the other person that lists every day. But yeah, the constant need to feed eBay listings. And I don't know, right? I don't know if what effect that has on your sales. I'm sure it has effect on your ranking, but what exactly effect does it have? I'm starting to get quite a bit of action on Mercari. Oh, nice. So it sounds like some people are having some action with Mercari. I've moved to Poshmark. That's my second. So Mercari used to be second in line. Poshmark moved up to second. Unfortunately, I have to edit for Amazon. I use pixels for background removal and touch-ups to save time. See, Amazon seller, now I don't know if you're not supposed to do this, but I just take pictures of my electronic item and load them to my Amazon listing. I probably should do white background. I think now that I'm thinking on it, don't they require you to have a white background? That's probably why the last 2 I did got kicked out. Darren, hey, how's it going? $2. Thanks for the super chat. Chris is a vampire. Yeah, I see. I'm a night owl. I'd rather stay up than wake up early. Chris, do you ever sleep? Not much. Piper John's a night owl. I do it. See, Scott, you're up early all the time. You were up what at 3 or 4, and you say that getting work done. There's not no one's bothering you. I'm the opposite, right? After midnight or after 11 o'clock, everyone goes to bed. I'm down here by myself. Throw the TV on or throw nothing on. Just work, get stuff done, stay up late, and then I hate when the alarm goes off in the morning. Darren sold a hockey jersey. Awesome. Nice job, Darren. Darren. 3 days. Oh, yeah, you got back up and running, Darren. Amazon actually sold one of my items for $0. What? That's crazy. Has anyone ever heard of that? Amazon selling it for $0? Especially with wholesale products, it's not as if we can just bring a new item to market daily for eBay. And that's kind of the goal. I mean, for me, the goal would be to find something that could be replenishable and to be able to just ship it into Amazon and just, hey, I need 1,000 more units and send it in. That's where Amazon's great. But to your point, eBay, I mean, your listing stuck up there. All you do is reload the quantity. That's for my other jerseys. I already had the listing up there. Change the quantity, and there I go. Amazon does require a white background. That's what I thought. They didn't use to enforce it, but they're starting to more now. Yeah, so a lot of my listings I say a lot. The last couple I did of my micro cassette recorders, I did, in my VCRs, I did throw it up there, but it was not a white background. And I was checking my inventory today, and I said, where'd my picture go? So I'm guessing Amazon seller, you're right. They probably kicked my picture out. Hey, Mom, what's up? Joey's up at 5:30? Whoa, not me. Just got in Walmart, listed on the drive home. Oh, listened on the drive home. Thanks for listening, Mike. Yeah, Scott, you're Your video is at 1 million views. I was looking it up today. That's awesome. If you're not subscribed to Scott, the Bearded Picker, head over and hit us. Give him a subscribe. He has a video that went viral at 1 million views right now. Had to do an exchange for cordless phone. Ooh. Going to eat this next gummy for you. Internet shopping. Nice. All right. So what I pick up today. So that's daily process, right? I try to do that every night, every day. Source on the weekend. Sunday, I really don't source, but I still have stuff to list. Today, picked up a couple things. I wasn't happy with what I purchased. I probably could have done without some of the things I bought, but I said, why not? And back to Amazon seller's point of buying things to get things to list, but kind of completed some of the other items I picked up, because the other day I did pick up some Notre Dame jersey. This is a different number, but same jersey type, number 83, and it's a large as well. So plain Notre Dame was screened, so I had to buy that one. No, obviously no college, no names or anything on the back, just plain. I'll probably list them all for $29.99 with best offer. I'm not expecting to get much for him, but I couldn't leave him alone. He had to join his other 3 jerseys. All right, I had to pick this one up. Who's a West Virginia fan? So I only picked this up. Well, I only picked this up because it's schools on it, but I really picked it up because it has brand new with tags. Let's see if you can kind of see it there. Oh, wait, wrong way. There you go. Collegiate apparel retails for $50, and it's one of my favorite brands, the Antigua brand. There, size medium. Medium is probably my small and medium. If you're gonna do clothes, I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the chat. But small, medium, barely move for me. Large and extra large are the money makers. So half the time, I don't know why I'm buying small and medium, but look at that. West Virginia button up. It's brand new, no stains. All the buttons are there, so I had to buy that one. Like that thing, I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna wait for the price to go up. Diesel's up at 6,630. That's usually me, 6,630. Darren's up at 3. Oh yeah, that's what you have to get up real early for your job. Found this one. This is a Discover card. So not sure. I have another Discover blue polo. It hasn't moved, but it is a men's medium, another medium shirt. The only issue with this one here, and I'm going to take a picture of it showing it, but I'm going to try and finagle it out. I doubt I'll be able to get rid of it. There's a very small snag right there. So I will take a picture, but just be aware of these polyester shirts. They can snag pretty easily, but I like that one. Got this one off. I bought this one because it was half off. I do have a pullover that matches it, but it's Cooperstown All-Star Village. Kind of see, it's kind of cool. I don't know who would wear this, but for $2, I'll take a chance. There you go on the back. So, got that one. What else? All right, last 2 things. Now, this one's pretty cool. It's another Under Armour, but it is a shirt. The reason why I bought this is, here's the shirt. Random Under Armour shirt. It is stretchy polyester. Tiny only buys small or medium if it's also a petite. So there in the back, it's got the breathable fabric, but what caught my eye was this. So it's an official, I say official, it's NFL Combine authentic. So that, I'm hoping, I didn't look up comps yet. I'm hoping just that alone will help, but otherwise, pretty much pristine condition. So I look for those unique items. And what I really like, probably my most favorite item to buy are bags, given my Chipotle one sold last night. So I always check out the bag section. Bag sections, if you can find the right item, do really well. So I tend to look for. I found some bags like you find Oakley. If you find was it Mark Edwards? Mark Edwards. I forget if that was one. I sold that for like $70. There was another French brand I found and I sold for like 65. So keep your eyes out for different types of bags. The heavier, the more heavy the fabric, it could potentially hold some value. So at least look it up. But I picked this one up. This is LL Bean. I couldn't find the exact bag of this one, but it is kind of like a messenger bag. It almost looks like a toiletry bag, but it's got a zip middle and a flat front here. And it looks like someone used it once potentially or not at all. There is a scuff right there. But bags like this for LL Bean were going around $30 to $40 depending on what size. So we'll see. Just a simple bag. I think it's nylon. So if I could find a wholesale source for bags, high-end bags, they have the potential to move pretty quickly depending on the brand. So yeah, don't pass up the bag section. Our bags is knocked off as purses. Yeah, internet shopping, I stay away from purses. That's something I wouldn't even want to touch. But I have not seen one, but the ones I have seen have not been knockoffs. Yeah, Under Armour. Under Armour is a great brand to go for. I buy them all the time. You just have to be careful of stains. Hold the polo shirts up to the light. You guys know all this stuff. I found a few. There's one that I left today that had a stain on it. It was a nice blue shirt, but I let it go. Internet shopping, keep carrying your purse. Nice. Did you sell any of the new jerseys? Tracy, so what was crazy, I listed this San Jose Sharks jersey last night. Not 5 minutes after it was listed, I had a best offer for $35. But that, it was going back to California like we talked about. It was probably, I was going to net around $2 to $3, I think. That was after fees in my investment. So I countered at what would still net me $10 profit. I haven't heard back from them. So not yet. But I did sell another one today. This is my last large item sold. I say large. My last size large. So once I purchased all these things, the larges were the first jersey to sell out. And I sold 18 altogether. So 18 of these went out. Right there. So there's the third jersey I talk about all the time. I sold 18 of those, all in size large. I still have extra large. I think I only sold 1 or 2 in extra large, medium, small, and I sold 1 in 2XL. But for jerseys, large was the quickest seller and the fastest. Last weekend, I think I sold 8 of them. Where does everyone buy their craft paper? Tanya says Home Depot. Picked up a bunch more. Darren picks up a lot of the 25-cent DVDs. See, I couldn't do that. Darren does pretty well with those, the 25-cent DVDs. Yeah, Mike, I'm hoping LL Bean. LL Bean's usually a consistent brand. Yeah. So who's listening after this? Anyone listening? Getting stuff up there? I'm going to try and list the day before stuff I bought. Let's see what I buy over there. That hockey jersey. I'm going to get all my Notre Dame jerseys put up today. And then I'm going to ship. I think I only have 2 items. The last thing I sold was, here's the last item I sold, which was a Bins item, Goodwill outlet. I paid next to nothing for it, and it's crazy. Someone bought a Targus Sport DVD player. They sold it for $18. Oops, hold on. Got to see it there. Whatever. Can't see it. $18. You can see the picture. So I'm surprised someone bought that, but DVD carrier. How would I find a wholesaler seller for jerseys in Canada? I don't know. You could always ask the suppliers here if they would ship to Canada. I don't know if they would. I mean, the whole customs might eat away your profits, but you could call around. You could ask certain stores where they get their products from, or search for sellers out of Canada. But yeah, I'm not sure. Pac-Man has listings to do. Uline has decent pricing on craft paper. Mike's listening for a little bit. Mike, I'd love to see some of your pictures. I haven't, at least if I've missed them, I want to see what you picked up. Mike usually picks up some awesome vintage items. Heart of Dixie Flippers listing. Jim Terra Carey's listing. Nice. So, all right, guys. Thanks for joining. That's all we had tonight. See, what am I doing tomorrow? I am traveling next week. I'm going to Utah. So stay tuned next week. Make sure you have the bell turned on. I'm going to try and do normal time, 10 Eastern, but I will be on Mountain Time. So I'll be in Utah, St. George. I actually fly into Vegas and I have to drive to Utah. So I'll be there for 3 days and then come back all good as new. But we'll lead up to that this weekend, and I'll show you some more things. I'm trying to get some more orders coming up. I am talking to the supplier about pallets. So I'm looking at pallets of shoes and pallets of clothes. So I will keep you updated. I'm still talking through pricing and items. But that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'll bring you some more news on those sales that are potential, or those wholesalers I'm talking to now. I'll keep you posted on those, and we'll talk tomorrow. See you guys.